Hi. So to preface this before I start, this is gonna be a little scuff. I'm literally doing this off of Google Slides. No, I'm filming my laptop. So it's gonna be scuff. I'm hoping they'll be better in the future. But this might be what you expect. I apologize. So hi, I'm Carly. This is me. Ignore the fact that I'm pointing a knife in one of the pictures. Okay, so this is the backstory. Uh, As you can see, South African flag. I am South African. Despite this accent, I am South African, born and raised. And so I finished my degree last year, my bachelor's in education. But technically, even though I'm finished, I have not gotten my degree back. They still are doing this auditing, finalization, blah 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 blah. Um, so in order to teach legally in South Africa, you have to be part of SACE, South African something educators. I should have probably looked into what the actual acronym, but it's basically like a registration thing. So to legally teach, you have to register with us. In order to properly register with it, you need your final documents. I obviously do not have those, so I cannot legally teach. So how can I live, laugh, love in these conditions? How can I do this? And I don't know how long my university is going to take. I'm not going to name drop out of fear that somehow I googled it. Apparently they cannot sue me, but they have my documents still. So I'm just going to refer to them as university. Um so however long they take, and then however long SACE would take then to have my documents. I decided to just sort of between looking for jobs to just sort of try this out. I've always thought about YouTube at all as someone I never got to grow up on YouTube. And all, we didn't have enough data. And I never grew up on YouTube. I think I probably only started getting into YouTube like 2018 properly. Uh, but my most amount of knowledge for YouTube before then was AMVs and music. That's all I knew it for. Was for music and for anime. For anime music videos, that is it. So yeah, that is my backstory for this channel. And then the reason behind the channel name. I'm a yapper. As seen, I'm a yapper. I'm chaotic while doing it, and I will be yapping. I'm turning you talk a lot into a career now. Or at least I'm testing it out. I'm testing out the waters. I'm hoping y'all are entertained by it, at least. And then I thought, while I'm doing my introduction, to explain what the hell is my channel. Oh, I didn't realize my hand would be. So my profile picture is this little screenshot I took while doing. Ignore that I'm blue. Uh, I was doing my sister and I were doing an evil run. We were with Joja, and I thought this was the silliest little dude that got trapped in there, and I thought it was hilarious to put as a profile picture. My little watermark thing is I. You will learn this when I'm thinking of talking about about Stardew. So you will learn this that I am obsessed with Kerbis. I love him. He's just a little guy. So the void pendant just made sense. And then my little banner thing is the perfection scene where you see Kroby and the dwarf flying about and all that little section. If you played Stardew and gotten perfection or watched people get perfection, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like the little like trailer thing for once you've reached perfection. Okay. And then this is the future. Okay, so the future of our channel, and what our channel, future of this channel, and what it will be about. So, as in the title, yapping. And I'm gonna talk about things that I'm interested in, things that I've experienced, and all like my moving story from hell. Yo, my moving story, university horror stories, my time as a teaching student, doing teaching practicals, um, my bullying story, I was bullied, and all my bullying story, because yo, do I have a lot to talk about. And then I also gotta talk about like things like things that I may have watched too young as a child. And I'm talking about you, Evan lied. Things I watched too young as a child. My favorite things. Revisiting books that I read that I should not have read when I was younger. Um, and maybe some Stardew. I'm figuring out. I have Stardew on my phone because my laptop hates me, and hates its life. So I've Stardew on my phone. So I was thinking like Stardew playthroughs, somewhat Stardew playthroughs. When I figure out editing, I'm using this also as a way of getting experience to figure out editing. So stay tuned. This will either continue to be Scuff like this, or and in this style, or maybe I will somehow be a god tier at editing. We will see. Um, and then also, I am told I'm entertaining in terms of expressions. So I was thinking Reddit. And I am obsessed. Shout out Smosh. And two hot takes. I'm obsessed with like Reddit ratings, and I'm told that my takes are entertaining at the very least, or the way I react to things are entertaining. So I'm thinking like something like that. Maybe while playing Stardew and a lot reading Reddit stuff. Tell me in the comments if that's something you all are interested in. And then I decided to just put the slide just to be like, okay, so if you have any comments, concerns, anything, comment section, and it's just obviously no hate, no nothing. You know what? I'm a silly little guy trying to figure my life out, and I'll trying to figure out YouTube, trying to figure out everything. The most I know from YouTube is watching YouTubers, and I'm hashtag Jarvis Johnson trying my best. Um, so yeah, this is you guys in the comments say what did you like the style? Do you like the scuff? I know as someone who is a proud Amalie, Lee and Lai enjoyer, the scuff is always entertaining. But yeah, so you're gonna see a lot of influences from YouTubers I follow. I'll even make I was thinking of doing like a favorite YouTubers that have influenced me, have influenced my personality, VTubers that have influenced my personality, animes, and all. But yeah, this whole channel is just gonna basically be yapping and favorites, experience. It's gonna be all my opinions, but I am willing to learn. And if maybe I say something or something, hold me accountable. And if there's something that maybe I said that's just from a non-South African or non-whatever I am, whatever I'm on about's perspective, and it might sound a little weird, tell me. I will hold myself accountable for anything. And I've watched too many people like crash and burn because they're not holding themselves accountable for their actions or their words. I am here to be held me accountable. I do not want y'all to put me on a pedestal. And if y'all are really interested in me, I do not want to be put on a pedestal. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm gonna put my socials in the description. If you can hear my background music, I'm put on Stardew, the game soundtrack, and all that as like background, so it's not just so much noise. But I am recording the mic using my headphones, so maybe y'all can't hear it as much. I still want there to be too much like random noise. But yeah, I will try to post on my socials. Maybe as well, I'm gonna figure out the YouTube thing first, and then try to post on my socials. Um, on YouTube, I'm chaotic yapping, and then on like other profiles, I think I'm chaotic lesbian energy, and then on my Instagram that I made when I was I think 16, 2016ish, 2017ish, somewhere around there. I can't remember when I made my Instagram. From forever ago, I was in high school. Let's just go with that. I was probably in high school. That Instagram became like a thing. I'm from like I first got a BlackBerry at 12. I'll talk about my experience with technology. But yeah. So this is just me trying it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not holding any stress on this. This is just sort of um I'm hoping y'all are entertained by me. I'm hoping y'all think this is interesting. I know that I'm interesting enough for YouTube. My friends lovingly say that, but they are my friends. So if you stumble across this, I'm going to try for another video this week. This is just an introduction video about me, but I'll try for a second one this week. It might not be in the style. It might be a face cam. I'm still figuring that out. I got topics. I literally filled an A4 page of topics that I could yap about. and it's going to be unscripted. Enjoy that. It's going to be unscripted. It's going to be that is where the chaos comes from. I might like write down stuff to like remember points, but I'm going to try out different styles. In the comments, tell me how you feel about it. Thank you. Enjoy your day, guys. See you next time.